Hello there, Gemini. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. I'm a witch and a tarot card reader, and this is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini for the week of August 31st. This one doesn't resonate with you so much, Gemini. Go ahead and check out your natal chart and look at one of my other readings this week on YouTube. One of those may be more in your energy stream. If you are a cross watcher, meaning that you're involved with a Gemini or you would like to be, keep in mind that the energies here are going to be reversed for you. And if you would like to order your own private reading, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. My least expensive reading is $20. All right, Gemini, you are separated from somebody and they are thinking about you and, well, checking you out on social media. Let's take a look. So, this is the overall energy. We're going to do the present situation, your energy, theirs, the advice. We have the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So, there's a lot of thought energy here with those two swords. The Page of Swords is checking someone's social media, it's asking their friends about you, it's curious about what you're up to. He's sort of suspicious, a little bit of a spy, kind of sneaky she in this deck. And that Nine of Swords is a lot of thought energy. It's obsessing almost about someone, ruminating about them. Up late at night, thinking about you, wondering what you're up to. Do you miss me? Do you think about me? And that Seven of Cups here, well, chalices in this particular deck, but Seven of Cups can mean fantasizing. It can also mean a little bit of delusion or hallucination or even like doing some vision work for yourself. But in this context, I almost feel like they're wondering like how things could have gone differently or playing out scenarios in their head like how I could approach Gemini, how can I fix this rift between the two of us? Um, yeah, it's sort of playing out things in their head. It's a really sort of a fantasy kind of a thing going on here. Lots of thought energy. There's some emotion here because that's a cup, but they are definitely thinking about you. Now, if you're a cross watcher and you're like, oh, I'm not doing that, well, then this probably isn't your reading. All right, let's take a look. We have the King of Swords. You slice them right out of your life with that King of Swords. He makes head over heart, she in this deck, she makes head over heart decisions. She's capable of sort of, cutting somebody out who isn't doing what they're needing to do. And I think it's because this relationship wasn't going anywhere with the Eight of Wands. When I look down at this person's energy, they have a lot of conflict. They're indecisive. They don't know what they want. Um, yeah, and I think you probably got tired of it. I don't think that your needs were being served in this relationship in some way, whether they couldn't decide like whether or not to, get things going with you or whether they couldn't decide whether or not to take things to the next level. There's some sort of conflict and indecision here. And I think with the Seven of Wands, this is defensive energy, but it can also mean protecting yourself or setting boundaries. You see, there's like this energy bubble around her. And I have a feeling you needed to set some boundaries with this person. You needed to move away from them because, well, basically, they're kind of stuck in their head and they're not doing anything. That Eight of Wands is in the reverse, there's no movement. There's also probably no messages coming in from this person, but oh, they are thinking about you, even if they're not talking to you. All right, we have the Six of Wands in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Like I said, Eight of Wands in reverse. This wasn't going anywhere, and I think you realize that. You were looking at your options with the Two of Pentacles, sort of weighing up and down, what should I do? What should I do? I don't know. And you decided with that Six of Wands to withdraw your attention. Now, the Six of Wands can be attention. It can also mean a victory. So maybe you realized that you weren't going to be winning this situation. This wasn't going to pan out in your favor. Or you just withdrew your attention. You lost interest in this person. I think you still have an attachment to them, but I don't think that you know that it's pretty much useless, that it's not going to go in your favor. You're not going to win the day, so to speak. We have the Four of Swords. Again, there's feeling here with the cup, but you don't know that you want this cup from them, or even if they're going to offer it to you. So I think you sort of froze them out with that Five of Pentacles. I think they're feeling the cold, chilly silence from you. And with that Magician there, I think you're working on building something new for yourself. That's a lot of manifestation energy. The Magician has all the tools at his disposal. He makes things happen for himself. I think you've decided that your interests lie elsewhere, basically, that there's nothing for you in this particular situation, which can be a little depressing, but I think you're dealing with it. Well, you're certainly dealing with it better than they are. How about that? We have the Queen of Pentacles. I love this card. This is not your energy, Gemini, but I think you're embodying this characteristic. She is all about her. She, values herself. She values her home, her career. In some cases, she's a mother and a wife. I don't know if you happen to have children or something along those lines, but I think you're definitely placing value upon yourself and what your needs are, what your values are. We have the Emperor, which is being in charge. I think because this person wasn't doing anything or going anywhere, you decided to take charge and make some decisions for yourself. If you won't make a decision, boom, I will make one for you. And I think it's because of this Queen of Cups situation here. It's in the reverse. You may have been dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces, but more than likely they were kind of making you insane because they weren't doing anything, basically. You were waiting for them to get their shit together, and that didn't happen. And I think you just finally had enough. Now, let's look at your person, because I don't think that they're handling this so well. We have that Page of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords. Like I said, they are watching you. They're keeping an eye on you. They're thinking about you. They're wondering what you're up to. There's lots of thought going towards you. There's the Page of Wands in reverse. So they're not taking any action by reaching out and giving you a message. The pages carry messages, except for the swords here. He's just about creeping on people's profiles. That's what they're doing. There's the High Priestess energy. Like I said, this may have been a water sign you were dealing with. That's definitely the major arcana for Pisces. But this person could also just be secretive. They may have had some secrets they were keeping from you, especially when we look at your advice down here. Or it could just be someone who is, well, inscrutable. It's hard to read them. They kind of keep things below the surface. So I don't think you know about how like nuts they are right now. I think they're keeping things close to their chest, but they are definitely kind of losing it right now. Because we have the Nine of Swords again in their heads, thinking about it. That Five of Swords is more thought energy. Maybe you had a fight with this person and they're thinking about the things that they said. There may have been, a really bad argument where people are saying things that you can't take back. And again, maybe there are regrets here, thinking about they wish they had done something differently. They wish they'd handle things differently. But the upshot of it is they didn't. They have to live in the reality of the situation. You can't fantasize with the Seven of Cups all the time. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is analysis paralysis. The Knight of Pentacles is typically a planner. In the upright, he figures out what he wants to do and he makes very slow progress, but progress. But in here, it's all in the head and thinking about things and maybe I should do this and maybe I should do that, but they aren't doing anything. They're just thinking about it. All right. Again, with the conflict, that Five of Wands can mean conflict in your relationship, lots of drama. Can also mean inner conflict, or they perceive you as having rivals. There's another interpretation of the Five of Wands. Maybe you've already moved on and are dating, or they perceive that you're dating. We have that Page of Swords again. Oh, I just love it when tarot hits you over the head with something. By the way, they're looking at you. We have the Eight of Swords. They still feel tied to this relationship and tied to you, or it's self-sabotaging behavior. You may have asked them to do something, or asked them to change, or asked them for something that you needed in this relationship, and they just can't do it. Whatever it is that you needed, they couldn't meet your needs. All right, let's look at your advice. We have the Star, again with the manifestation energy, like you had the Magician up above. This is for you to focus on making a wish. You can see she's pulling something down for the heavens for herself. Sky's the limit here. Work on you, work on your goals. We have the Six of Swords, which is definitely leave. Leave and don't come back. This is walking away from a situation. That Ace of Swords can mean a revelation. You may have just had this realization that this person is not for you necessarily, not at this time. They can't give you what you need, or it's to just keep on cutting them out. Just cut them out and move forward. Move on down the trail. All right, let's look at your outcome. We have the Queen of Wands. Now, this could definitely be you. The Queen of Wands has options. She's just awesome. You could be dealing with a fire sign in the very near future, a Leo, a Sag, an Aries, someone who's magnetic and charming and sexy and all of those good things. So it's either you or someone you're going to be dealing with. We have planting seeds for the future with the Seven of Pentacles. I think you're going to be, giving your time and attention to you and to new people, new things. Along with that Three of Pentacles, which is dating or hanging out with your friends or working on a project at work. It can be just collaborating with people and building something new for yourself. All in all, I mean, this is kind of a positive reading, Gemini. I don't think that you're going to be broken up very long about this person. I do think that they're going to be missing you and thinking about you for quite a while. So let me know down below if this resonated at all. Please like and subscribe since I do free weekly readings here on YouTube. And blessed be, Gemini. Hope you have a good week. And if you want to order a reading, you can find my info below. All right, bye-bye.